Welcome back to the Broadway Show. I'm Tamsin Fidel. Let's get back to it. It's Thornton Wilder's classic play, The Skin of Our Teeth, and it opens this week on Broadway. And one of the show's stars is making her Broadway debut, Gabby Beans. She's this week's fresh face.
Hi, I'm Gabby Beans. I'm playing Sabina in The Skin of Our Teeth at Lincoln Center Theater. I'm an Army brat, so I moved like every 2 years for most of my life. I think that's part of the reason why I'm an actor. It's just like going from place to place and having to adapt to different environments very quickly and kind of figure out where you fit in. But I always wanted to be a performer. I remember I told my mom, like I think in the 6th grade, I'm like, I think I want to be a professional actor. And she was like, no. I went to school for something completely different. I took like one acting class in undergrad, and I was studying neuroscience, and I was pre-med, and I was like getting ready to like go to med school. And then right before I was getting ready to like take my MCAT, I had this voice that told me, girl, if you don't give acting a shot, you are going to regret it for the rest of your life. So instead of applying for medical school, much to my parents' chagrin, I applied to acting school and luckily got in. It was one of the turning points of my life, for sure. A big part of the reason why I wanted to become an actor was because my parents, we would take trips, our family, to New York, and we would see Broadway shows. We saw The Lion King, we saw Into the Woods, we saw Oklahoma, like all the classic, Wicked. And I just remember being so transported by those experiences, and just like my mind was just completely snatched by sitting in those houses and watching those performers work. So now to be able to do that is literally just like living a dream. The thing that's so beautiful about this show and the company is that the show is like this kind of kaleidoscopic, mesmerizing vision of New York in a way. Like everyone's represented. We are really the manifestation of our ancestors' wildest dreams, grappling with the reality that our dreams are coming true, and we're, you know, black and brown bodies in this space, in this like epic Lincoln Theater historical space, making something new. Being on Broadway is a complete dream come true.